welcome in. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes to let people get in here. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, so welcome. Oh, can I have my iPad? Britt, how are you? What's up, everybody? Sword, what's up? Thank you for the heart me. I had a great vacation, thank you. Thank you. What's up, Tiana? Thank you. I'm just waiting a minute to let people get in here. Thank you, Casey. Or, I don't know if I said your name right. What's up, Scorpio? I know everyone is here for the tea. I get that.
Here.
Thank you. Hi, manifesting. What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes and then I will I had an amazing Christmas, thank you. I hope everybody else had a great Christmas too. I'm also not filtered, so I don't want to hear any nonsense. Thank you. Tiana, thank you. Thank you for the donuts. My day is great. Thank you. Right? I am gonna have some ground rules, and because I don't want my live to get muted or shut down. What's up, Blue Vegas? Thank you, Emily. So I will not be saying specific names. I will refer to one person as J, the other person as X, and that's how that's gonna go. This is for educational purposes only, and this is me speaking my truth and what I know to be fact. So, because there's a lot of narratives. She's asleep. So, like, that's just where we are. I also recognize there's a lot of people in here that hate me, and that's cool too. Welcome. So to start, the biggest question that I'm seeing is, thank you for that. I didn't even set a gift goal. Thank you. I did not ever own any rights to anybody's music, nor did I pay for distribution on any platform or pay for anything for either person. So the situation is this, is that typically when you have a distributor and you promote your music, which all artists do, you have to do so properly. When you don't do it properly, you get a strike. And when you get one of those strikes, after a certain number, your distributor pulls your music. The narrative of music was pulled because what is the narrative? He's saying that he got in an argument because his distributor heard he was going to another distributor. There's no truth to that whatsoever. That doesn't work. If you look up this person's music on Apple right now, you'll see that they do have songs that they released before. That was done through another distributor. So it wasn't copyrighted. It was not anything. It was that he got dinged for a violation. It was more than once. So his distributor pulled his music. It's not cat. I mean, I don't need to prove that to you, but that's just real. No distributor gives a actual fuck enough that you're going to another distribution platform. Not a single one. So that, exactly. Yes, Brooke, Bridget, yes. So originally it was said that they were, he was going to re-release his music, this whole narrative of that I didn't back the Jesus thing. What I don't back is fake. So I'm not going to say that I believe it. This was something that was formulated and calculated, and that was something that X and J did together. There was a conversation that they had that I found out about later in room 308. So I'm not at all, like, I'm Christian, like, I have a relationship with God, and I'm not going to disrespect God or Jesus or Christians or anything like that based on a narrative. So, yes, Stu got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Yes, Mark. So another question I'm getting is, so I did not take his music down. I had no rights to his music. I don't have any copyright. I don't have anything like that. That is not true. So, and if he's audibly hearing God, then that is what people would call to be either schizophrenia or religious psychosis. And so that is, I am the one who ended the management because I did not agree with how things were going. And there were people that know, like, he was just doing whatever, and it was a mess. It was just a mess. Did I have anything to do with orchestrating, thank you, Karina, Jay moving here? Absolutely not. The first time she came out here, she actually booked a ticket. Like, she had said, I'm gonna book a ticket, and she booked it the next day. She's like, I booked it, I'm coming. And so that's how that went. And then it was that after 2 visits and him going there one time, she was moving here. So, like, I thought that the relationship with them was great. Like, they seemed really good. And then it started to be really, it was very fast. It was very, very fast. And it started to look like a lot of previous relationships that both of them had when they both said that's not what they wanted, that they really wanted to orchestrate this relationship and be together. And when we said, hey, you guys are moving exactly the same, they got mad. Like, truth hurts. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know what map he's playing.
But we've always been...
but I have always been 100% truth. I have never, ever seen zero drink in front of me, done any substances in front of me since the time he was sober. Any other time it was over, like, on lives and things like that, because Zero and I didn't meet in person until October of 24. So as I know him to have been sober for at least 14 months. I don't know what has happened since all of this. I do know that, yes, they are living together. I do know that Jay has had other relationships where she's pushed the same narrative, and yeah. Do I think he drinks now? No, I don't. I don't think that they can afford that. So it's a lot. As far as the phone that's been asked about, I got my phone back. I got it back damaged, and he has not paid the bill that he promised that he would pay. So there's that. So, you know, that's fine. I will explore legal options. So that's it. Well, I'll get a judgment. I'm not worried about. So I'm not worried. So all this, like, a lot of people tried to warn me, this, that, and the other. Like, I was paid. Like, that's very real. I was paid. I didn't pay for shit. All of the shopping trips, all of that, I never came out of pocket for, ever.
Well, you never came out of pocket for him at all.
Like, never. That was never a thing. There are not multiple properties. Was there another home that he was in? Yes.
He's never owned a home.
But not about, like, he didn't own a home or two homes.
Or our home.
Yeah, he didn't own our home. How do you have no shame for being a cop caller? I have no shame with anything. Yeah, no. So he did pay rent at where he lived.
Anything would be civil. It's not called cops.
So there's two people that are married right now in that situation. It's not one. So he was making money.
Absolutely.
He was definitely making money. I don't feel like I was used in any way. I have boundaries, and I'm gonna respect those, and, like, that's just what it is. I'm not mad. I'm not at all mad. So there was a time, there was definitely a time when he was locked in. He was doing everything for sure, and, like, putting in the work, and I'm not mad. I'm going to sue for the money that's owed. That's not anything.
Phone bill and the cracked screen.
Yeah, like, that's it. Like, I don't know of any child that he biologically has. I do think that I can say with 100% honesty and transparency that I have been told by Jay that if she ever wants to go viral, she posts a picture of Elle or video of Elle.
Because it always works.
Because it always works. So that's not okay with me at all. She's not a victim in this. What they're both doing is diabolical. I have nothing to be jealous over. Am I going to be jealous over? That's weird. Like, honestly, that's weird. I have a good life. I have a great life, and so I don't have to worry about anything. I was never scammed out of anything. He didn't steal from me. He hasn't paid me. Like I said, I got my phone back. He didn't live by his word. And as far as like things that I may have said that, people are like, oh, you can only keep up lies for so long. So after everything that kind of went down, as far as like people tracking me and things like that, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be fully transparent when I'm managing an artist. Anybody who manages an artist, you're not going to get 100% like truth from them. So that's what it is. Did I like say yeah to some things? Yes. That's honest. As far as like food, like when he was with me, like it went back and forth with food. Like I didn't pay for all of it. He didn't pay for all of it. It was even. It was absolutely even. So that's how that went. I do not think that they will last. I'm not fighting with anybody. As far as any type of relationship that has been spoken about with Zero and I can't even like formulate words because it's ridiculous. There was not any physical attraction. There was not any schmexual attraction. There was not anything. There was no relationship like that. Anybody that knows me can say that any men that I'm with are very manly. I could never date somebody that was bisexual. If my man's taking longer than me to get ready, like it's not gonna work. Like that's just that's how I am. So, and there were even lives where he was live getting ready and I was frustrated because I was like, hurry the fuck up. Like, why is this taking so long? Why are you putting on so much makeup? So, yeah, he is bi. So that's what that is. As far as any type of breakouts or anything like this, I can say with 100% honesty that, Britt, thank you for the galaxy. Never in my life did I see any type of anything that would have shown that. I was shown medical records that showed otherwise. I never saw a prescription, anything like that. So that's what that is. But whatever's gone on with him, his exes, I can't speak. Also, for the people that are saying that I can get sued for defamation, everything that I'm saying is honest. You can't defame somebody speaking like actual facts. So I've also said it's my opinion. So I did see potential, and a lot of people saw potential in him. So that's, you know, people get, any artist, I mean, you look at a lot of artists, like, they get like absolutely distracted by money, girls, rugs, whatever, and that's what it is. So that's fine. I mean, I hope that he does well in this religious sect. I don't think that it's going to go well. There's no truth. There's no truth behind it. I know him to be absolutely clean. I only know that I've only seen him consume like caffeine, energy drinks, coffee, and vape. So what about the Tesla thing? I have nothing to forgive. So with him and Morgan, yeah, that's been my car forever. Morgan thought that there was a relationship, that there was, that there was not, excuse me. And there was some stuff going on with her personally back home that she had to go back to. So that's what I know about that. So I can say 100% that he was not using Morgan. Morgan didn't have a dime to her name. Not a dime. I'm not mad that he turned to God. If it had been authentic and genuine, then I would have absolutely supported it. I don't know. I know that she used to drink. I don't know what she does now. So he paid for her to move here. I know what Britt was doing yesterday. You think that, like, there's nothing to use her for. There's nothing to use her for. That's just what it is. He is. Britt Barbie is who I'm speaking on. So he doesn't own a Tesla. He doesn't have a license. I don't know what. Yes, Morgan was in love with him, 100%. Zero. The warrants, there are 2 warrants there. They're misdemeanor warrants that are nothing. Her other kid is with her dad.
But you did tell him something, he should just hire a lawyer.
Yeah, when we found out about all of the warrant stuff, I got everything. So he can't pay on the warrants. I was on the phone with him when we contacted Virginia about them, and they said that he needed to hire an attorney. They were a paper warrant, meaning that they were non-extraditable, and there's not even a case number, so it's not like it can just be paid or anything like that. I did not lie about there being warrants. As soon as I found out, then I said, yeah, there are warrants. There are no 2 homes. No. I didn't. There are plenty of videos where I said that they were misdemeanor warrants.
Yeah, he lived with us until about February. He lived somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just moved here, and he's lived with her since.
I don't know what they do or how they pay stuff. There are not any charges for that. I don't know. Thoughts on the stepdad thing? That sent me. That was a catalyst in this. I have my two youngest kids, my husband adopted, and he put in work to be their stepdad and to then be their dad. I think to have a title like that on a child, especially one that's not verbal, that quickly is manipulation. I think that's manipulation from both of them. That narrative is being pushed by her as well. If you watch videos, you'll see where she's like, oh, she says you're her favorite human, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's the codependency that, in my opinion, that's the codependency that they both have. And so rather than them just being latched onto each other, if they put L in the middle, then that creates much more of a connection where it's harder for either of them to leave. So
he's only known her for 3 months.
Yeah, he's only known her for 3 months. And
L.
Yeah, L. He's known Jay for they started talking like first time on TikTok at the end of May. So I'm not okay with that at all. Yeah, so yeah, that 5 years was a joke. And I think that was part of his shift, is that video went viral. And because of that, I think that Jay pushed that they could be this Christian family and that, you know, let's pivot. And so I think that's where it came from. So that's how it went down. He did not delete his music. If he deleted all of his music, then all of his people that, or all of his previous music that he deleted or that he had on another distributor would be gone too. But it's not. It's still there. Does he own his music? He does. He does own all of his music. I do know why. So I'm jealous. Okay. The 308 is the hotel room that they stayed in together. So the music is gone because he got a third strike from his distributor. So I can't say that I don't know for sure what the strike was. I know that what he told me is completely different than what he told you guys. And him and I had conversations. At one point, he did say that it was for artificial streams.
Nobody is talking to the owner of a distribution company.
Yeah, he also said that he spoke with the owner of United Masters, which is not possible. None of his TikTok followers are bots, actually. So,
and almost all of his music streams aren't.
Yeah, and even his music streams, like honestly, he just started pushing. So if you notice, like when this happened, it was when 3 a.m. dropped and Cold Sweats dropped. And so he was really trying to push that. No, they're both married to other people.
He had a big opportunity.
So he had a major opportunity, and he was trying to artificially grow. So
whether that was his intent or not, we don't know, but that's the only thing that'll get you kicked off.
I know nothing about allegations with girls. I can only speak on what I've seen and what I've witnessed with my own eyes. That's it. So I don't see a point. What am I lying about? They are. Yes. That's funny. I don't know what his monthly income currently is. No, he married somebody else. Yeah, I know for a fact Britt Barbie is not his homegirl. That's true. Oh, we're great. We're amazing. So, I terminated the relationship and friendship because I didn't agree with certain things that were happening. It was not because he found Jesus or anything like that.
He also lied about why his music got pulled.
Like, I'm sorry, is Britt Barbie not known for trolling? Let's just think about that for a minute. I can't speak on the big opportunity.
But it was a huge...
The poor Stacy thing, he didn't have the money to pay for that. They were not friends. That also bothered me. So, exactly. Hooligan, how are you? I don't know who she's married to. I just know that she told me that she was married and asked if I could help her with the paperwork. Thank you for the rising star, El Diablo. He does not have 2 properties.
Oh my God.
Poor Stacy's an artist. Will I keep my tattoo? Absolutely. Absolutely. I got it. So when I was managing him, so up until September 25th-ish, he was sending out the merch. I was on top of that. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say like merch should be sent out, or like that it hasn't been sent out. Every single merch item that was ever like personally shipped out that he was signing and sent out, that was 100% done. I don't know what happened after that. I do know that I had a big problem with the Blood of Christ hoodie collab that he did. He said that those have not been sent out because of a issue with the red paint. I still have that. I still have a set here that he never shipped out, as well as the paint. So, so he is reviewing other music completely as a money grab. Mark, thank you for the donuts as your first gift. I mean, if we're being real and honest, if he's doing everything like he said, for Christ, about Christ, only for Jesus, everything for Jesus, no secular music, then why are we reviewing secular ideas and songs? And why are you making money on it? Like, there were people that honestly had listened to some of his songs and said that, like, it helped them. And there were people that it did. But now that's all gone. It took it all down. So that we raise our hands to the Father, like, or lift, whatever the fuck it is, I don't even know. And I don't know how, yeah, I mean, she hasn't removed her music, so I don't know how that really works. Thank you for the hand heart, sorry. So, what happened with Killer Taken? He's a whole mess. He's a mess.
Well, I could answer that in about 3 words, but I'll get blown.
Yeah, I'm not even discussing it. He does things to... I don't hate Christ. I don't know where you get that. I hate fake Christians. That's what I hate. I hate people that want to ride a trend for some type of gain. Jonathan, but so does she. I mean, look at historically, you know, she's the same in all relationships. She creates that whole identity with her partner. So, yes, Lauren, it was. It was. We were friendly. And like, she didn't like people being honest. Yes. But I think, Lauren, that any of us, like any female, is gonna have insecurities. Like, and if it wasn't discussed ahead of time.
Yeah, I remember.
So, yeah, Mindy, I would agree. I would agree with that. And I feel bad. I feel bad for her kids. I feel bad for, it's sad. It's sad. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to say that anybody was jealous of me or anything else. Yeah, I think that it's taking a lot. Yes. Does he check the Reddit? I know that he used to. Yeah, I don't know what they do now. I'm not sure. But I do know that, like, all the people that are saying that, like, oh, you know, he's using her, like, I don't even think that Elle gets very much money from Social Security, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I do know that the move to Idaho was paid for by him. I don't know how they're paying the bills. I do notice that they're cash grabbing like crazy. The first is in 2 days, so that's what it is. Yeah, it's very empty. I don't know for sure how much he made. I can say that it was well over $100,000.
Before anyone said it, that's not cap.
So she was not. She was not. I don't even know how many cans of Pam. I don't even know. That's crazy to me. Never in my life have I seasoned food with Pam. So I think that he has said that he said before to people that he wants any female that he dates. Thank you for that gift. He wants, what's up, Knuckles? He wants any girl that he dates to fall in love with him within the first hour. And so anything that they both can feed each other, this crazy love is what they want. But I think that based on what we see with them next to each other, it doesn't seem like that. So, absolutely, that happens. He's open about that. I know that they do not get that. What about Alternator? Alternator is very real. I am not communicating. Rent is expensive in Idaho. Yeah. No, that's not gonna happen. So I don't think that it's fake. I think that it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, thank you, Larry. Mutually beneficial. No, Barbie, that's not what was said. It's very performative. I got the phone back. I got the phone back. No. There was never any physical anything that happened between him and I. So he will be paying taxes on that this year, yes. Not now. Oh no. Now he's not making, I can't imagine he's making much of anything. So. Well, so he didn't have taxes for this year to file. And so next year he'll have to file taxes. So 2026 he'll have to file taxes for 25. Thank you. I don't know what his income exactly was in 2024. He made a lot. So all this, you tried to warn me, nothing bad has happened in my life.
Besides shit that people online have done.
Yeah, my bottom line is the same. I'm still living as good as I have. That's what it is.
The only people that ever caused any shit in life are people from online, not him.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't have shit being said about me that I pulled the music or that I did this or that when I didn't. I didn't do any of that. That's crazy. I would never, as somebody who's professional, I would never do something like that. I would have never gotten rights. He would have never signed a contract that gave up full rights of what was, what he had before. And had he done that, then why would a record label pull all of that music but yet leave really old stuff up? So, you know, I don't regret anything. I'm fine. They can do the hate comments, honestly. I don't care. Hold on. How does he get 100% of royalties if he doesn't produce his own beats? So some of the beats are leased. Other songs are actually are like redone and they're authentic beats.
Well, even a leased beat, you have a certain amount of streams before you have to pay out.
Yeah. So it's not like because it's leased you don't get paid. Like he's getting royalties, but now that it's gone, he's not going to get that. So I know he does not use AI to write his songs. No. I did not pay for everything. I didn't pay for anything.
I mean, as a longtime musician, his songwriting ability, especially lyrically, really surprised me how quickly he could come up with stuff that was quality stuff that was good, and I would watch him do it. And like, when
so he
songs
credits
on guitar or whatever.
I didn't pay for any of his mall trips. Absolutely not.
Not once. I would never let a grown man stay in my house if he expected me or my wife to pay for anything.
Yeah, he did live with me for a while. I did go to his house and get my phone back. Who's defending who? He did sleep in my guest bedroom for a while. Was what awkward? So him and Steve were friends as well, yeah. I got my phone back.
Yeah, he said we were best friends. That's what made the switch up even fucking more weird.
He has credited producers. So it wasn't awkward. We pulled up to his house. We had somebody call him and told him to bring the phone out. So, not to my knowledge, he has not. Yeah, it changed. It changed. He does have me blocked. Yeah. I don't know how long they'll stay.
One thing I will say is that he always appreciated the fact that Kat and I were super honest and genuine and real with him, no matter what it was about. Personal stuff, music, whatever, until he met Jay. Then once that happened, he was no longer interested in hearing our real thoughts or opinions or feelings on anything. It didn't matter anymore. And to me, that's just not genuine friendship. You would really consider what your friends have to say if you're considering them your best friends.
I don't, Blue Vegas. I don't.
And at one point, he really loved the fact that we were just honest with him and not yes men like almost everyone.
They're moissanite. They're moissanite. I think that when I say that I love Elle, I absolutely do. She is a remarkable young woman.
Absolutely.
She's smart. She's got a great personality.
That's why we're pissed off when we don't appreciate people. Doesn't matter if they're minors or not. People being exploited for whatever reason.
I offered to find different schools and programs that that Elle could be in when she moved here. What Steve's bandmate Jeremy, who is the lead singer for Stone Prophet, who is in Hold Me Close, his almost 16-year-old daughter is also on the spectrum and nonverbal. So we knew of really great resources, and those were turned down. And I think that that's unfortunate. Knuckles, you can say anything you want, love. I have never in my life ever seen her leave Elle alone.
No.
Like leave the house without, that doesn't happen. I don't know. She said that it would be too difficult for Elle to adapt to a new learning environment, but yet we were okay with Elle adapting to a new man.
Living with the guy, sure, no.
I don't believe she's ever left him alone.
No, that's the other thing that is very weird.
Yes, she has done that, and I don't agree with that.
About calling yourself a parent or a step parent, but you don't have the ability to be alone with this child or person. Like,
Yeah.
that's very odd to me.
So, like, I can't, like, regardless of anything, I cannot, like, live with that aspect.
And if she does love him, that's awesome. But you don't have to pull out a fucking camera every time that you're doing something that a step parent or a dad might do to fucking document it to post.
Yeah, like I've never.
Just be a dad, be a stepdad, live your life. Don't fucking post it for content to get views. How about that?
I can't. I don't. That doesn't sit right with me. Like I've never once, as I walked out to the car with any of my children, been like, oh my God, let me pull out the fucking camera and record it and then post about it and then try to cry. Like, it's...
I've seen that man cry, and when he cries, he actually cries.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. So
he had two of the fucking best people writing for him.
He did.
And he chose to fucking turn on his friendship with
Asia,
them
that's not...
to hang out
That's
with
not
them,
accurate. Let's not say
to be
that.
with the girl or whatever else.
So the phone is not broken. The screen is cracked. So...
Which there's a deductible.
So I'm not... I feel like y'all are placing it blame on Jay for his behavior. So... As a mother, I put more responsibility on her than on a man that's been in her life for a couple of months.
If you add up all the time that they
Larry,
spent in
you don't
person,
know what I supported.
it's
Scabby,
not
thank you for
even
the
4
heartbeat.
months.
Yeah. So, like, that's her kid, not his. So, Isaiah, thank you for the galaxy. He made good money. So I said that I wanted to be done. I told him that. That was me. So the internet is forever, but I didn't co-sign everything. So, like, I own whatever I did. Like, I don't feel like that bad. Like, there were certain things that as somebody's manager, I can't just say, oh no, somebody doesn't own this or that. Like, that's not really how it works. So
We're talking about music.
yeah, I mean, why did I want to be done? Because I was not agreeing with the way that things were moving. The progression, the huge switch up overnight. So,
Yeah, the only thing he was ever told
yeah.
by you about the whole Jesus stuff is before he decided to go all in, you had told him you might not want to, like, make a lot of your fans who maybe don't feel that way a certain way.
Yeah, what I had said about, like, because he had said he wanted to do a spiritual album. And, like...
That was not an issue.
I said that's fine, like, absolutely. I support it. But, like, then it began shifting, and it was just, yeah, it was just a mess.
Well, his whole page became about his relationship.
Yeah, and I had said stuff. So I had said, like, you're not posting music. You're just... Why can't he be alone with Elle? He has no relation with her. I don't think that she knows how to... I don't think he knows how to, like, help her. He's... like... And they rushed to move in together because that's what they both do. I don't care about the heat, honestly. Like, that's just, it's not that serious to me. Right, they thought that they would stay viral based on how much that, thank you for the heart me, that video, the airport video went viral. Like, they thought that they had it in the bag, that that's what was gonna happen forever. So when I ended things, there was a whole text string, and he had said that, that he didn't understand, like, why, because when he was gonna do the Lil Wayne cover, I had said, hey, did you get licensing for it? And he said, no, the distributor does. And I said, they don't. You need a mechanical license and a sync license, because he was going to do a music video. And I sent him the information saying, no, you have to do this. I've released covers before. And he said, I don't know why you have to only bring negative shit to me. And I said, this isn't negative. This is something that you need to do. Like, this is business. This is, like, what my job is, to make sure you don't, like, fuck up and get in trouble. And so then he said that I wanted to play the victim all the time. And I was like, fuck you. Done. Yeah, I agree, T-Dog, I agree. And so I am not the victim. I agree with him on that, Lauren. Like, I think it's funny that he threw out 2 articles of clothing throughout. One of them is a pair of Morgan sweats that he's been wearing, and, like... moonshine, he's not, but I'm happy if he thinks he is. To my knowledge, he is.
He is what?
He does not have a Rolex. I don't think he ever said that he had a Rolex. I know that he had a skeleton, like, not Cartier, not like actual Cartier, but I believe that those are also moissanites. Moissanite. Oh, yeah, I've never seen a Rolex. So he has some designer clothes. I know that, like, he'll buy stuff that isn't real.
He's got the Louis shoes.
Yeah. There are not two properties. Some of the denim tears was real. It's real moissanite.
Him owning a home would be public information as well, since everyone knows his government name.
Yeah. So that's my husband.
What?
It's real moissanite.
What is?
I'm not going to have people say that, or have him say that his team didn't support Jesus and sobriety, because that's just not true.
Yeah, he's mixing words. We said sobriety doesn't need to be your identity as an artist. It's a really good thing. And for a long time, he didn't even count how long he had been sober. He was just sober.
He never claimed my home as his nor Jessica's. Sorry. For a little bit, he did. He already is. I'm good. So, like, I don't feel used at all. I think, so he may have claimed it as his, I don't know. I know he said, like, since she's moved, that his house, but it was very well known beforehand that she was moving.
Regardless, it's not even there. It's a rental, regardless.
Yeah, I mean. Like, I would not work with him again. I'm kind of like a fuck around once and I'm done.
Get one chance.
I don't have a lot of patience. I don't know for sure. I don't know. He embraced the whole Memphis Manson thing. That was so the day that he came to help with the TV, we actually called him and asked him to help because it was too heavy for Steve to do by himself.
Yeah, the 98-inch TV.
Yeah, so that nobody was kicked out. Like, that was weird.
And our son was in Miami still, so.
Yeah, I needed him. To my knowledge, yes. I don't regret him moving to Idaho. I mean, yeah, I don't care.
I mean, what's awesome is that Kat actually did, like, more for his career than he had ever done before.
So he did not get the other TV. The other TV goes in my bedroom, and the TV that's in my bedroom currently goes into my son's room or the guest room for when he's here. So, yeah. He did buy Steve's streaming TV, though.
Yeah, the 40-inch or 42-inch TV. I sold it to him with a stand.
So I think he did too, kind of, because he asked about it. So, no, my son's room.
Our son lives in Miami, but he comes back all the time. And so he has a place, so he's got a TV in there.
Yeah, so he admits that he's manic. Again, my son lives here, Kels. Like, my son is here right now.
Yeah, till like the 4th or 5th.
So,
he's
like,
here for the holidays and then back in Miami.
Please don't act like you know what the fuck's happening. My son's not here. Okay. Okay. That's my bird whistling. Is he really black? Yes, his dad is black. So, no. I'm talking to the label right now. His dad was, so he was born in Guam, but his dad was in the military. So his dad wasn't born in Guam. I don't know if they're doing that. My son has always had his own bedroom in my home. He's never shared a room with anybody. I don't live in a 2-bedroom house.
Shit, I think the last time he shared a room was when...
nobody ever took my makeup.
We lived in my apartment when you first
My son has met him, yeah.
When we first met.
So I've spoken to his sister and his mom and been told that that's not true. So, So I don't care. No, he doesn't bleach his skin. That's stupid. I don't care what somebody wears. Like, that's their own journey.
Some of y'all's questions are fucking wild.
Like, that's his own journey. Like, I don't give a fuck what somebody wants to wear. They're not wearing my shit. So that's just what it is. Like, he's not in my closet, like, taking my shit. So wear what you want, by all means.
It'd be pretty hard to fit into your stuff.
Yeah, he can't fit in my stuff. So, like, my bird's name is Fred. So, but anyway, I've done over an hour. Like I said, he doesn't fit in her jeans.
Huh?
But okay, I have seen him cook, so I will say that. I will say that. I've seen the videos. Tiffany, thank you for the heart me. Fred's great. I don't know how anybody is eating that. Thankfully, Elle eats other stuff. Unfortunately, it's microwaved. Kels, I'm over you. I've never done that in my life. Like, bye. Hold on, sorry, I said I wasn't muting anybody, but I'm not dealing with that. Thankfully, Elle is eating microwave stuff. As much as I think that's horrible, at least it's not covered in Pam. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't regret any of my tattoos, let alone my face tattoos. Like,
I think
crazy.
you guys might not understand that her whole right arm is different artists that
Yeah.
she's met.
I don't even think, is it real Pam or is it like generic? I don't know. So,
You know, at least she doesn't have a no smoking sign on her leg.
yeah, Steve has a no smoking sign.
Yeah,
Just
that's me. I forgot.
So that's just what it is. But yeah. My final straw was, again, inauthenticity. So
I'd say it was like a threefold combo.
yeah, it was.
It was like lying to us directly about his music.
Imagine being 70 and trying out 20. I can't imagine.
That's crazy. You're not even 50.
I know. Imagine just still hating me for no reason, but it's cool. Like, I didn't even do a filter tonight just so that everybody could sit there and
Number
talk
two
shit,
is
so.
his major switch up, just like from like friends and management to like.
Hold on a second.
Change
Larry,
it up.
so you've gone back and forth. So you said that he was using me, and then you said that, oh, I lied and because I benefited from it. So which was it? He did not remove his music, and his music was not removed because he was changing distribution companies.
No, I personally have music out under 3 different distribution companies, and none of my music is affected by that. That's not how it works. You can release music through any distribution company as long as you're paying to release it by that distribution company.
Yeah. So, so there's that. Some of his music I didn't get used, but that's just that. So, yeah. They're not gonna chill on me. They're not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what was said during this live.
Yeah.
The people who always do will always
Exactly.
create a narrative.
Exactly. Hold on.
And they'll spin it however they want, regardless.
So what I helped, I know you heard Presley. So what I helped with was I was being paid. I don't want no more drama. I don't know more pain. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want any. I didn't. But whatever you want to believe, like, I don't fucking care, honestly. So he did pay me. So we do not. Nope. I don't think they will. I don't like twisted tea. I don't drink that. Yeah, it's not. I got paid 20%. Thank you for the heart, me. I am.
Somebody call a fucking doctor.
I totally was like, what the fuck is that? I'm about to leave, so I am not managing Barbie. But I love Brit. They are very cut, in my opinion, as well. The Jake Paul walkout was iconic. You've all seen my tattoos. You need to put it on the Reddit? I have no idea. Oh my god.
Hey, I will say, like, obviously, I don't think the shit you say about Kat or myself is funny, but some of the shit y'all are saying on there and putting on there is pretty goddamn funny. I'll give you that.
I'll give you guys that much. I won't be a hero. They'll talk their shit on me. They're gonna do it. There's a lot on there. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
And again,
you're comedians, except for the creeps that call the cops.
Yeah. And again, they'll continue to spin their narrative however they want, regardless of what was said tonight. So.
Oh, I won't throw on any of that. How are the doggos? They're great.
Are you ready?
They're great. I don't think she'll get her nails done. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, Nailgate is iconic. The Pam, equally great. I do want to touch on one thing really quick. I do know that somebody asked about Elle and Christmas. Like, we actually wanted, Summer, thank you for the heart, me. We wanted to drop stuff off for Elle for Christmas. I was concerned that it would be returned. And so we would have gotten Elle anything that she needed. So that was my French Bulldog. So the AI photos are iconic. They're iconic. The Taco Bell ones are...
They're pretty funny.
Like, I was dying. I have them saved.
And in all honesty, most of that shit he'll probably laugh at too.
Eventually.
But I know there's some
yes.
things that get him in his feels.
Oh, Larry, gotta talk about my neck. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yep. But I know you don't have a profile pic, though.
Ah, no real name
Justin,
or profile
thank
pic.
you for the time.
The old I'm gonna talk shit but not put my own shit out
Yes.
there. Classic.
Yeah. I even went no filter so that nobody, because I saw the whole thing about Kat's got her best filter on tonight. Thank you for the hand heart and for the go popular. So, like, oh, the wish list. I can't.
Don't even get me
I
started.
can't. I don't know if they call it themselves.
Look, I've been really, really broke before in my life. Right before Kat met me, I was super fucking broke. And never once did I beg anybody for shit that I wanted, let alone needed.
Well,
Ever.
and
That really bothers the fuck out of me.
yeah. I don't know if they did. the wish list is so sad. It's so sad. Like Tide Pods and Lysol wipes. Like what?
Especially for somebody that I know.
So he actually paid for that TV. Steve charged him. What did you charge him? Like
I only charged him $150 for
Yeah.
the TV and a stand.
so, like yeah,
The
and like and it
standalone
was
was like
funny
$80.
like saying that. Oh, the ones that made the AR, the ones who called the cops. Oh, see, that's a little far.
Yeah. We're not cop callers, so
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't understand.
He
that.
called the cops on me though about the phone.
It's true. He tried to think that he could like get over, and it's not how it works.
Yeah.
There are laws.
So yeah, he did call the cops on us. So yes, because I wanted my phone back. So that happened. But she can't eat that. Presley, Alabama. Ma'am.
Hey Presley, that's not for you.
So no, he was paying, he had a phone on my plan. He was paying that bill. He stopped paying. And so when Jessica got here, he was late with that payment. And then when, probably, I don't think he broke it on purpose.
No, I don't think so.
So he was paying that, it was late. And so I said, do you want to just give me my phone back? And he said, yes, I'll have it back to you by the end of the week. And he said that he was going to pay the bill, what was owed on it, not the full balance. I was fine with just taking it over. And then he didn't do that, but he called the police and he had said, oh, the police will give you your property. And I said, the police aren't going to give us a phone. They don't do that. It's civil. And then I went to his house after the time period elapsed that he said that he would get me my phone when he didn't. And then I retrieved my property. He has still not paid. He didn't buy the TV for us. He bought a TV from us.
Yes, from us.
Hi, Isaiah. Yeah, it's crazy. And I think, like he said that he was
If
getting
you're
another
talking-
phone on Jazz.
Talking about the
Jay's
big ass
account.
TV that I got, that was an anniversary / Christmas present from my wife.
Yeah, I bought that for Steven for
And
our
that thing's
anniversary.
fucking amazing, by the way.
I do not believe that they do. I know that in Florida, she did not, and I don't believe that anything has been applied for in Idaho. So about 320. Well, 420 if you count the deductible for the broken screen. So yeah, I'm sure that the summary will be on Reddit. Yeah. He just got mad. He just got mad that he didn't like the truth and that I wasn't gonna sit down. And that's why they're like sharing a phone, because I think that I don't know that she got approved for another device.
Well, I don't think they're
Well,
sharing.
it's good.
She has her devices, but he just has the.
Well, the secondary
Yeah,
for
he
like
just has the
streaming,
one.
because he had one here for streaming.
But he needs to be able to
So-
go on and block, mute people.
I do
Lots of
believe
them.
that he has some type of relationship. I don't believe that he has a phone, not two.
Come on.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. So he had two at one point. So I know nothing about her. That girl's crazy. I'll say that much, in my opinion. Princess. I mean, he may as well be in a throuple with her. Like, she's paying most of their bills, I think.
Yeah, I
with all the
imagine most
gifts.
of the money on TikTok he makes might come from her.
Because he wasn't responding to me, and so Jess said to comment on the video and run it up. So I did. Because I control too. It's an absolutely parasocial. Do you think Jesus likes Zero's new music? I can't speak on Jesus.
Well, I know that X.
I don't believe she did.
He always talked about parasocial relationships, like, and always talked about how if he hasn't met a person in person,
No, he does not.
and like really fucks with them, that like he really doesn't give much of a shit about them.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad because we actually got in a fight with him about that, about how he was mistreating some of the people that rode for him online.
Specifically, Lola, right here. I rode for her when he got mad about something, and she can tell you, like, I
used to gift him a lot,
absolutely
ride
was
for
like,
him.
this is bullshit.
And then it was like, well, I don't give a fuck about them. I don't know them in real life.
I think their relationship is real.
Which I always thought was really shitty. Anytime I was live,
I have not
gifting
seen
me
any
or
of her
whatever, I always
content.
appreciated it and just
My son saw it, and that was enough.
saw them kind of more genuinely, I guess.
Yes, exactly. So, and I'm sure that they're probably, I'm sure that there's some type of trauma bond.
Well,
Is Wyatt in here?
They're admittedly two very codependent people.
Yeah, they are.
So that's why I tried to talk to him as a friend about what I felt they were kind of going too fast. But
like, I honestly wanted what's best for him. And
we were hyped for their relationship.
yeah, I was happy.
I just had no idea it was going to go Zero to mock Jesus. No pun intended.
Yeah, definitely addictive personalities. I think Stas is a great human. I have no issue with him whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm super happy for him finding his own relationship with God too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he even talked about how shitty it is that people will be performative Christians.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
Yeah.
And one thing I don't get is like, most people don't even know I'm a Christian because I don't put it out there and I don't make it my whole, like, what I'm all about. I don't have to make it my own personality.
Yeah.
And he talks about that, how, like, just live like him. Don't put it out there. Just be Christ-like.
I didn't know that, hooligan. I had no idea. I don't know why I assumed that you were a male. I'm dumb as fuck. So, yeah, I don't like the 2-piece of clothing. That was crazy. She had to go home to take care of stuff. I'm sorry, hooligan. I don't know why I just made that assumption.
That what?
Yes. He did, and so did Jess. So, when are we drumming again? I don't know.
I'm drumming right now. It's always
She had to deal with stuff.
It's always happening.
Yes. But they're not making, I mean, like the churches that are saying that they're going to be flying them out and bearing their testimony and all that stuff. I hope they do their research. I don't know how many people, you know, it's very performative Christian and, you know, picking and choosing little bits of the Bible.
Some people like that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you do that. So, you know, she had to go back to take care of her family. So, yeah. So he doesn't go to church here because that would require effort. And he believes that the Bible says that if there's 3 people that believe in God, then that is a
I thought it was 2.
3, I think.
2 or more.
3 or more, I think. And that is a...
That talk about it.
Yeah, that's considered a church, so I guess...
Which I understand
X,
that thought process.
J, and L, I don't know.
There is something about being fed spiritually by attending church, too.
So, yeah, 2 or more. I don't know. There was no type of relationship like that. So was the makeup wearing yeah, so that's that's a real thing. That he stopped doing that because Jessica told him to stop.
She told him there's certain people in the hip hop and rap community that wouldn't fuck with him.
So,
which is unfortunately true. I mean, it's not a lie, it's a true statement, but
no, and I guess that stopped. I don't know. So, well, and I'm religious. Like, body's a temple. Like, that's fine. Like, but that's yes, she did. Not now. So.
All right, I'm hungry.
I have no idea. Oh, they're not going back to Florida. They can't afford it. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
I do know that unfortunately they put themselves in a situation to where they are one big problem away from needing to figure
just
everything
absolute
out.
collapse.
Yeah.
Absolute collapse. So yeah, that's what I had to say. The Tesla's always been mine. A complete collapse of everything.
Like they put all their eggs in a basket.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I think that Elle is the one worst part of this. I feel horrible. If there was anything that I could have ever done for her, I would have done it. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, there was, like when she first came out here, there was plenty of talk of like, Lainey was comfortable with each of us.
Don't say the name.
I'm sorry, Elle was comfortable with each of us, and she could have easily.
She does.
Like we offered to watch her so they could have date nights, things like that. Like, but people.
And she was very connected to Steven and I. Like, when we got home from vacation, we had gone over to their house, and like Elle came up to me, gave me the biggest hug ever, and like.
Well, even when she came out here before her house was ready.
Yeah.
You know, and we let her and Lainey Elle stay in the guest room. Like.
Yes, he did get his passport.
Like. It's just crazy where it's all gone.
So yeah, it was just. It was just sad. It's very sad. And I hope that they figure it out. So he hasn't gotten his license back, but
yeah, I hope
you can go to Reddit. Reddit is gonna. So as far as I know, they are. I haven't seen anything else. Reddit will have it. I'm sure that they will be posting a breakdown of anything and everything in a synopsis. I hated that song. Oh, he's live right now? That's good. So,
and I will say too, Kat and I want nothing but the best for them. We just don't like being lied about. We don't like being like having their words.
Somebody go in and tell me how many people he has in his life. Just out of curiosity.
Like, we just don't like.
Yes, it was really his passport. 100%.
100%. We don't wish any bad, ill will towards them.
113. I have 635.
Damn, you got the whole Reddit.
Ooh, sorry.
You got the whole Reddit community in here.
I have everybody. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. If you guys have any further questions, I may do another live. I don't know.
Might go live at dinner. Who knows?
Yeah. So if there's anything that I didn't touch on, like there's certain things obviously I can't touch on.
Certain things you won't touch on because there's no need to.
Yeah. So yeah. hope everyone has a great night. If I don't see you before the new year, not that I'm trying to copy what he said, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a great new year. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, do an AMA on Reddit? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe.
No, they talk too much shit to get like.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the
is
only
there's been
problem.
so much shit talked about me on Reddit, like
About us, our
about my
family,
appearance and everything. Like that cuts.
Like nobody that says shit like that deserves anything like that. So
Yeah, like yeah. So I mean, I know how I look, but like zooming in, like I lost a fuck ton of weight, like. So I do have extra skin, but that's just what it is. So I might be there. We'll see. So anyway, take care. Bye. Bye.